My beloved, beautiful, amazing, wonderful Scorpios. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all out there. So thank you all incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. So for this love reading, the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. Then I'll draw a Vampire Oracle for you, and then a Favoli card. For more information, but let's get started with card number 1, which is you. Oof, okay. The Devil, yikes. Oh, Yeah, this is a Capricorn card. You can have Capricorn within you. But, it's like, I'm kind of getting, what is it about the devil? Normally it's being confined, being stuck, but the devil also has like eroticism about it. So, the devil is kind of like a seducer of some kind. And the devil is kind of also a deceptive individual, could have been, the vampire, that turned me. He was kind of like the devil. It's like the devil, kind of keeps you confined. So I was confined as a vampire, I didn't have a choice to be, saying, oh, do you want to be a vampire? Do you want to remain human? I would have said I would rather be human. I'd rather be with my friends and future spouse, whoever. But the thing is I'm kind of sensing, there's some negativity coming. At least, in this card. Yeah, the devil is also about kind of keeping people confined and just saying, no, I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to let you leave. Yeah, the devil. Well, it could also be very passionate, very fiery in its own way. I mean, you do see these 2 vampiresses kind of clinging on to the devil. So you might even have many admirers that are incredibly drawn to you as well. So, well, I'm gonna have to look at the other card. Okay, the other person is a 2 of Skulls. It could be an earth sign of some kind, but this person is juggling and it obviously doesn't seem happy at all because this person is kind of juggling many obligations or affairs. But if you look at the expression of this beautiful vampire, is that this person does not look happy. And maybe there's a bit of jealousy that's taking place in this connection, my beloved Scorpio, because maybe, you have so many humans, that are attracted to you and pretty much just want to be with you. I mean, maybe in an erotic matter, but I'm just kind of seeing that this person probably feels incredibly jealous or left out of the situation because here you already have 2 vampires clinging on to you. It doesn't have to mean anything. It could still be, 2 male vampires clinging on to you, but I'm just kind of getting that this person is a bit on the jealous side and feels a bit left out. Yeah. Well, maybe you're in the stardom and maybe, the other person, your spouse probably feels a bit of jealousy of some kind. I don't know. But we'll have to look at the other cards. Okay, the relationship is the 7 of Scepters, the 7 of Wands. So obviously, there's, this relationship is still worth fighting for. Maybe that's why this person, feels a bit left out and they haven't left you. Is because, they pretty much just think I'm going to put, time and effort into this relationship. Or this could still be even you saying, I may have other love interests, but my heart will always go back to this person and I'm going to be putting a lot of passionate fighting into this connection just to keep it stable between me and this other person. So actually that is incredibly honorable. You may have so many love interests, many people out there. If you're a celebrity of some kind, it's like, sometimes, maybe the spouses, of each celebrity could sometimes get a bit jealous and envious of, the stardom and situation. However, I love the fact that you're still, defending and protecting this connection between you and the other person. Well, let's look at the past. Okay, 5 of Skulls. So, there's a bit of poverty and a bit of disappointment in the past with the big bad wolf. And maybe, I'm just kind of sensing a divorce or a breakup. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, there was a bit of a problematic situation from the beginning between you and the other person. And maybe that's why the other person is unhappy. Maybe you're the one who's very unhappy and stuff. But the thing is, it's like, maybe this was just only in the past. Because when we look at the future, you do get the Hierophant, so there is marriage potential. So what I see here is that I think, well, both of you, as long as you both remain loyal and love each other for who you are, despite, that one person may have so many love interests, suitors, courters, people that are just, trying to court you and stuff like that, but your heart remains with this individual. I do see a happy ending for you both. Yeah. With the Hierophant especially, because that's all about, love, how would you call them? Marriage, and just, well, really, sticking together, because I love the fact that the Seven of Wands is here, because, it's like sometimes, you have to remind each other to say, or remind other people to say, I like you, I love my fans, but my heart will always be, directed at, at the person I want to marry or want to be with for the rest of my life. So I love how honorable this connection looks. Yeah. So let's look at a oracle. Courtesy, thoughtful, polite, and good manners. Well, I do see that you are very thoughtful of this connection between you and the other person, and that is very important and very, very strong. And because the thing is, it's like it's good to be polite and have good manners towards other people who may be interested in you, but as long as you are thoughtful enough towards the other person to say, okay, I may have many love interests and stuff, but my heart will always go home to my husband or wife. So that's what I find is incredibly admirable, remarkable, and love it. Just to know that, you may have so many people out there that want to be with you, but the fact is that you will always, come home to whoever you really want to be with. Okay, let's do a Favole card. The Hermit. Yes, okay, so sometimes you do have to kind of keep your private, your love life private and stuff like that, so it's very important, that you always go back home to whoever you are once, devoted and dedicated to. So that's just kind of what I see here, is that, sometimes it's good just to kind of walk away from, your stardom, and just always remind yourself that your husband or wife, whoever is out there, is who you want to be with. So, you so you may have so many interests out there, but as long as you go back home and just think, my heart will always belong to you. Wow. Well, my beloved Scorpios, I just want to thank you all so much for supporting me and my channel. I really hope this reading does resonate. Please feel free to subscribe and join me on more Vampire Journey, because we're at the start of 2025. I just want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings, so I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now, but I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly. So thank you so much.